Not much has really happened since my last upload, but I did get some new lights, well, some LED strips from Amazon for $8. And yesterday I got my flower horn tank all set up properly now, so now it has proper lighting and whatnot. And of course, I also got a glass lid finally. And what I ended up doing was also making a special little box custom for the plants. That way, so the plants can keep a filtration. I'm also medding his tank. I don't think he needs the meds, but I'm going to med him just in case. And what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to replace the LED lights I have in this tank with the LED lights I got right here. I'm currently in the process of building some actual light boxes for the LEDs. And what I'm hoping for is that when I replace these LEDs with new ones, that this tank will be a lot more brighter. Also, I believe this one is a female. Look how fat it is, and it looks like it already has its vent down. The thing is, I have no idea who it paired up with. It keeps batting off everyone, and I don't see any eggs. It's clearly a female, but that's about it. I think I got another female right here. This long fin, I believe, is another female. I have no idea how many females are in here. I just know this one's a female, and I know for a fact this one's a female. So yeah, I'm going to get their new lighting set up, and I'll come back and show you what this tank looks like with the new lights, and then I'll just do an update on how all my fish are doing. So I got my outdoor cat watching me. I got my indoor cat watching me. And I got both the light fixtures made and done. All I gotta do now is just solder on the connector points. I can then solder on the wiring, wire everything up, remove the lights I have currently on the 29, and put these guys in it. So I'll come back when I get that done. And I was right about it being a lot more brighter. The new lights make this tank significantly brighter and make it a little more easier for me to see my fish. It's amazing how bright these little LEDs are. And of course they're just simply on top, connected, and of course I have the ability to actually unplug them if I need to. The only thing I really gotta do is just top off the water, and that's pretty much it. So this tank is doing just fine. Each fish is doing great. Though I do want to replace the lid with a more proper lid. But overall, everyone is in great health. This tank is doing fine too. This is the one tank that I just do not touch. The last time I've done a water change or anything tank maintenance wise, other than just cleaning off the glass, was 4 months ago. And everyone's doing great in this tank. And of course, Fat Betta is still running this tank, as you can tell, he's sitting there in the back. One a very fat betta fish. But he gets along with everyone else. As you can tell, he's a fat betta. My juvenile flower horn is also doing great. He is starting to show his colors, though that's about it. The koi I got is also doing great, as you can tell. He's still a very active fish. He's one of my more active ones. This tank is doing great too, though I want to get a proper lighting system in this tank and do something about the algae. But everyone else in this tank is still alive and healthy, so yeah. Why break something that's not why fix something that's not broken? Fischler and everyone else is doing great. As you clearly can tell, they're all very active goldfish. So I think the little black one might have a little bit of swim bladder. But everyone's active though, so that's a good thing. I was right about these two being a male and female. This one is in fact a female and this one is a male. They actually both spawned in this tank. Though this one ate the eggs. They spawned a nice little cluster on that leaf there, a small little cluster on the bottom of that leaf, and a small little cluster on the stem on one of the little stems. But yeah, these two spawned, but Jerk here ate them. White Knight is doing just fine. He just had a water change done about a day ago now. This tank is doing fine too. My three little randoms are still being randoms. High Tech, he's also doing fine. He's currently right there. There's not much action in this tank, and that's the one thing that stinks about this tank. If High Tech wasn't such a beautiful beta, I would have already given him away to someone else that wants a beautiful beta. But since I don't want to get rid of him, he's staying in this tank. Though I do want to get some more fish for this tank to make it to have a little bit more life in it. But hey, but High Tech here loves this big tank. And of course, the last tank to update on is my Flowerhorn tank. I'm currently medding the tank like I said, but overall he's in great shape still. He doesn't act like a normal Flowerhorn. He's always been the hiding type. He's kind of a shy Flowerhorn. But overall, he's doing great. I'm pretty sure I know a few people on the Flowerhorn group I'm in have wondered why I do gravel and fake plants. Well, that's because he doesn't mind. And the reason why I do gravel instead of a bare bottom is because with the gravel it's a lot more easy to hide stuff. And it's also easier for me to pick stuff up personally. And fake plants because he likes to hide. And plus he's able to move these plants wherever he wants to. I just stick these plants randomly in the tank and he just decides to put them where he wants them. I can't tell you how many times I see him hiding behind some of the tanks when he just wants to be left alone. But yeah, overall, everyone's doing great so far.